Next guest, a very funny comedian who has taken her one-woman show Hospital Hour to Edinburgh Fringe this summer. She'll be playing August 11th to the 24th at the Pleasance. Please give a warm welcome to Rachel Colley.
You guys are pissed. You guys are pissed because I'm so short. I know that I'm short, and people say that because I'm so short, I'm not threatening, but I'm actually closer to the size of a gun than any of you. Did you guys hear about the pandemic? It wasn't so bad for me, because during it, my aunt got dementia, so I got her bike. I will say the last couple months have been hard because my grandpa passed away and we were very close. But the hardest part was finding out after he died that he was a jerk because he decided to get buried, which I feel like is like a man's way of taking up space forever, you know? Because his burial plot could have gone to like a queer woman or something. Do you guys think I'm gay? I'm gay, but I'm not out to my family yet, because I don't think they would care. Because my sibling came out before me, they came out as non-binary, trans, lesbian, and more Jewish than we were raised as. People do ask me my pronouns, which I appreciate. I just don't really know like what pronouns I find affirming, because I just think I'd rather be dead. Some of you didn't like that. But it's my body, my choice. I'm dating. You guys heard about this? I'm dating, and I use apps. I don't like when comics talk about apps usually, but I'm on them. I use Lyft. You know, I get in the car and I ask the driver, I'm like, can you make out with me, please? And then I get out and I call another one. Because you can call as many as you want. I don't like when people try to be funny in their bios on apps. Like I saw someone wrote, I'm 8'3" if that matters. And it's like, yeah, that matters. You know, because we might have to buy like a different kind of house or something. I think I'm gay. I don't know for sure. I think I came out too quickly because I came out in college. I was with my friend who was a girl, and I had a sip of beer, and then I touched her boob, and I immediately went home and I wrote a Facebook status. I wrote, "Yep, I'm gay." And then I like passed out and completely forgot about it. But when I woke up the next morning, it had like 300 likes and like 50 comments of people being like, finally, you know. So I guess I'm gay. I don't really know why I'm dating, honestly, because I've always imagined myself as a single parent, which kind of makes me upset. Because it's like even in my wildest fantasy, I'm like still struggling to make ends meet. You can clap. I'm from New York, but I moved away recently because I went through a bad breakup, and my ex and I lived in the same neighborhood, and I was like worried about seeing her with a new person, because if that person wore bigger shirts than me, then I would have to end it all. I live in LA now, which I don't love because of all the driving and stuff. And I don't know how to drive, which is a choice I've made because my dad is a yellow cab driver and I don't want to be accused of nepotism. You guys think I'm mentally ill? Yeah. I'm mentally ill. I have really bad anxiety and I have to like keep finding ways to soothe myself. So I got a weighted blanket, but I don't feel like it's heavy enough. So I just bought a second one and I'm hoping that one will kill me. I'm really paranoid. I have a fear that someone's going to break into my house, which to my credit, that has happened 3 times. And I'm very anti-gun, but I do now sleep with a gun. I sleep with a gun pointed at my head so that if someone breaks in, I can do it first. Okay, that's about it.
Rachel